everybody, Shiny Sephiroth here. I hope you're all doing well. So we have a new boss here for Quantum Invasion. I went through 2 scenarios, I moved some teams around, and worked out pretty good for both teams. So I'm going to go ahead and go through that with you right now. And yeah, things are going fantastically. So I was able to score decently with both of these teams. So I'm going to go over here to show you what the mindset was when building these up. So right here, because I had to move a lot of equipment around, I'm not going to be able to remember everything. But let me go ahead and do my best. I believe that Yi right here is holding the Devouring Wand, and that's a level 30. And we have Godslayer with a level 30 orb. And Orochi is over here with a level 21 Baleful Axe. Then we have Houston with a level 24 Frozen Mirror. And Toko is using a level 30 Deadly Scythe. And then this is the one, I'm trying to remember what I put on Deer Girl. That one I'm not quite remembering what she's used. Oh, I remember. Angel Wings. Yes. So she is using the Angel Wings. So, yeah. Everybody else is on a, the first talent. You can put 1 or 2, whether or not you're going to deal more damage to warriors versus support. And so everybody's on a 1 except for Toko, because Toko only hits the person in the number 1 spot who is a support here. So I have her on the number 2 to increase the damage that she is giving to Irina. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and pound through this, and you see the damage that they're putting out. The thought process behind this, I did decently. I did pretty good with my number 2 team, which is the best team, Chloris. And with this team, it wasn't hitting as hard as I wanted it to. And so what I had decided to do with that team was Orochi used to be on my Chloris team. So I took Orochi out and I put it onto this team, seeing that these Miss USAs aren't hitting that hard. So I don't need all of that defense on here. Deer Girl and Yi together were enough. So I pulled out whoever I had. I don't remember who. Oh, it was Jane. I had Jane to increase the attack on both Godslayer and Toko. And she was here in the number 4 slot. This team didn't score as much as I wanted it to. So I put Orochi in here instead to take up some of that... make up for the fact that Godslayer and Toko wouldn't be hitting as hard, but have him hitting very hard himself. And with that, Orochi was also being fueled by the orb from Godslayer, who is pretty much activating Orochi's ultimate. And for those of you who are new to the game, the ultimate is that little yellow bar at the bottom, kind of like a limit breaker in like RPG, Final Fantasy games, things like that. So Orochi is able to go do his limit break, essentially, fairly consistently, because Godslayer has that orb that is fueling Orochi. And the reason that Houston is in here is that she hits fairly consistently. And every time that she does hit with her, it's called coordinated attack, it lowers the defense of the opposing team, making the opposing team even more susceptible to a lot of the stuff that we're doing to them with this team. So yeah, we have this, it kind of keeps going from here. And can I? Oh, I can, 8 times speed, thank goodness. Yeah, so we had an update recently here in the game that was adding Irina as a boss character, and that ended up, resetting some things. And one of those was the speed. So Thank goodness I figured that out now before it was too late, or we would have been going at 4 times speed for the next battle, which we don't want to do. It's kind of boring. Yeah, so we're going through here, pounding through that, and you're seeing how the damage is just ramping up, and Orochi is able to actually keep up toe-to-toe with Toko here in this battle. And we have Deer Girl and Yi doing all the defensive lifting to keep us going and to keep this train moving. And you know, I was a little surprised to move Godslayer to a supporting role here, since he's so pivotal in the Einstein version of Quantum Invasion. But you know, it is what it is. Every mode has a different player be the preeminent MVP. So we have that right here. Toko being the MVP. Orochi not too far behind, but like I said, every single person had their role to play here. So let's go ahead and jump over to this one, which we did even better here. And I'll go over the different aspects. So we have Giles in the middle, and he is holding a divine prayer. And then we have Lucas. Lucas is holding angel wings here. And divine prayer is maxed out, angel wings are maxed out. And then Orb also maxed out, and Mecha Valkyrie has the Orb. And then we have Houston once again holding the frozen mirror, and that's at level 24, so not quite maxed out. We're almost there. And then Jane has a level maxed out crown to increase the attack, mostly for Chloris, but you know, Houston as well. And then Chloris is holding a devouring wand, increasing her HP as well as decreasing the defense of the other team based off curse, which is important because you know that lowers the defense and whatnot. But also the devouring wand maxed out, it also is increasing her HP, and her HP has a lot to do with the output of her either sand golem or snowman, depending on which skin you're using for her. And then you can see right here, we're only on round 6, and Chloris already is at the amount of damage. For those of you who don't know, you can go on this side of the screen and see your damage output of your characters. And Chloris right here is already just decimating with the amount of damage output that she's doing. So yeah, we're already on round 8, and just it's pounding and pounding and pounding away. Putting everybody together, we are almost at the same amount of damage output that Team 1 did. So, and the cool thing about Chloris's tonnage, her snowman, sand golem attack that happens in between every round, is it continually ramps up every round. So it does get lower when she gets attacked, but with the way that things are set up with this fight, she really doesn't get touched. And then Giles and Lucas also help increase the defense here. I do not know if both of them are needed, but this was just my conservative approach to this, making sure that people were going to survive. But if it's not needed, you know, I'm thinking maybe test things out and see if maybe Lucas or Giles isn't needed, and I could put somebody else in that would further increase the output. And we see Chloris by herself now has already surpassed the damage that Toko, Orochi, and Godslayer worked so hard to put together. We do see here that Giles is getting close to being KO'd a couple times. I wasn't paying too much attention, so I don't know if it was Lucas keeping him alive or just happenstance. But yeah, there we have it. And yeah, so turned out really, really good. And I've been experimenting and seeing different things, and this output got me the #1 spot on my team right now, and really excited about it. And I wanted to share with you all. I've had a couple comments asking about Quantum Invasion, so here you go. Here's your video. Thank you all so very much for being a part of this channel, you veteran pigeons. Let me know in the comments further strategies that you've found to makes it even better. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Peace!